Welcome back, welcome back. This week, Lebanon failed in its 18th attempt to elect a new head of state. The presidency has been vacant since last November, and a power struggle between the pro-Western ruling coalition and the opposition backed by Syria and Iran has paralysed the election process. The ongoing political problems are becoming increasingly bloody, and a number of politicians have been assassinated. Earlier this week, 2 members of the Christian Phalange party were shot dead. Joining me now from Beirut is Walid Jumblatt, leader of the Progressive Socialist Party of Lebanon, a member of the governing alliance. Mr. Jumblatt, there have been 2 particular headlines this week that I guess we should start with. One of them being the fact that I just mentioned about the 18th attempt to elect a president. How long do you think it's going to take?
Well, I hope it won't take that long time, but it seems up till now the regional circumstances are preventing us to have a president, because it's not a purely Lebanese issue. It's linked to, should I say, the Syrians and their allies, the Iranians in Lebanon, posing some conditions as how to elect the new presidents, or offering a package deal before then electing a president, which is, from the purely point of view of constitution, unconstitutional. We should go to the parliament, elect a president, then fix up a cabinet and the political program of the cabinet. But in our country, things go the other way.
How can you change that?
Well, look, I've met with the Speaker of the Parliament. He said, let's try to fix up, agree on the new electoral law and the formation of the government, which will trigger the election of the president. To tell you the truth, I'm not that far away from this idea, but because I'm a member of a coalition called the 14th of March Coalition, I have to consult with my partners. Up till now, I have not been able to consult with my partners because some of them are not in Lebanon, some of them are scattered in Lebanon. We have to meet and to decide, but it's important to answer back positively for the dialogue.
The other headline this week that got a lot of coverage all around the world was the assassination of those 2 members of the Christian Phalange party. In the reports, it's not clear who was responsible for those 2 killings. Do you yet know who it was?
No, they are well known. I mean, they are members of the so-called clan of a certain politician, member of parliament in Zahle. Their names were published by and they are researched by the police, by the army, but at the same time they have fled away. This is well, the reaction of the opposition, because lately there have been popular upheaval against the policy of the opposition, especially in the Christian areas, denouncing the alliance between this opposition and Hezbollah, between some Christian leaders and Hezbollah. So they have acted violently and killed 2 Phalangist members. It's a bad sign, but I mean, we will not answer back, but abide by the law, and we'll wait for the police to arrest these 2 criminals.
And once again, it's anti-Syrian figures who seem to be being killed in the main. Most of the recent assassinations have been of people who are against Syria, yes?
Because, I mean, the Syrian regime cannot understand the fact that, well, we are a pluralistic, democratic country, and people here in Lebanon are allowed to be anti-Syrian, others are allowed to be pro-Syrian, but, I mean, you know, totalitarian regimes, they don't understand such language. They are either with them, or you have to be abolished, or you have to be eliminated.
This current situation, talking, as you were, of Lebanon as a democracy, this situation without a president for all this time, how does that actually affect the running of the country? I mean, do businesses and governments go on regardless, despite the lack of a president?
Yes, of course, the government goes on, but I mean, it's with limited powers. I mean, it's a really very strange situation. A parliament closed, we are not being able to elect a president, a government whereby some members are active, other members have theoretically resigned. Well, this is quite unusual situation. I mean, we didn't get used to that situation. We should proceed according to the constitution, elect a president, then fix up a new government, and give also the citizens of Lebanon some relief. We can't stay like that. I mean, it's really absurd.
And in terms of your own position, Mr. Jumblatt, obviously your own safety is an important issue. In order to operate effectively, though, do you have to just put that out of your mind, that you're in danger yourself?
Once you get obsessed by security, okay, you are paralyzed mentally and you are paralyzed physically. You have to go to fix up your duty, do your duty, and whatever will happen, will happen. That's it. I mean, now with modern techniques, with car bombs, with remote-controlled devices, you can do nothing. You just can't do nothing, I mean. And to protect yourself or isolate yourself or dig yourself into a bunker, it's stupid. You have to see people, you have to go to fix up your duty, see people, and leave it to luck and destiny.
Right, that's a very firm position indeed. Do you expect the UN Hariri tribunal to come up with the truth, to unravel the truth about Prime Minister Hariri's assassination? At the moment, they're just saying that it's a network of people who are involved. But they've got to go further than that, haven't they?
Let's say the past investigator, Bramets, did his best during the 2 years to have to fix up something really, I mean, gave vague evidences. We are waiting for the new one to fix up a verdict. I hope, because it's a precedent in the international law to have a tribunal for an assassination. It's a precedent. It could, if it succeeds, also it's a precedent. It will give the United Nations credibility to prevent political assassinations. If it fails, well, it's a big failure for the United Nations.
So summing up then, Mr. Jumblatt, do you see on the issue of the presidency and the rest, do you see a hope of real progress in the foreseeable future? Or is it just a case of whatever will be, will be?
It's not a question, look, of optimism or pessimism. It's a question of we've got to offer the Lebanese citizens something new. We cannot stay like that, camping each side on its own position. Both sides should be able to advance some concessions, unless both sides are tied to the outside. We are not tied to the outside. We can discuss freely with our allies, the Americans, the Saudis, the Egyptians. I don't know the other side, the Hezbollah, if they are able to be much more flexible on certain issues. I just have no idea.
Mr. Jumblatt, once again, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, bye-bye.
In a moment or two, I'll be joined by Isabel Allende, one of South America's greatest writers, right here in a minute.